That one landed.
Well, I'm going to do what I can. Start stop. Average height.
Jab
Say
and
sit
body.
back.
Fundamentals always
All
help.
right.
Caught him with a left hook.
But it's asking for a break. Most of the things that I'll leave it up to y'all. Doing signing for speed.
Their last fight against each other only went 4 rounds with Matt Brunelli getting a surprise 4th round knockout. Can he do it again?
Don't comment below. Let's see what this guy saying. Because I'm like, bro, he's got that attitude. He's come on. Oh. And he's up there straight and we're like, come on, bro. I would never say that to a comment. Like, man, you can learn how to be a little bit more patient. You can't do everything back real quick. Alright, listen, man, you're going to be getting citations today from that expanded driver's license as well as clear speed, okay? Like I said, you're almost 2 miles an hour over the speed limit. You got to slow it down. Maybe you should move a little bit earlier next time. You're actually right for that. It's going to look fine. You can something like that. Whoa. Okay. Alright, man, we're free to go. Good luck and everything. Have a good day. Whatever, I guess. Later.
Now we should have fought. We were close. Almost happened. And Roy Jones Jr., this man, in his day, was the best. He was the Don. He was the GOAT. He was the man. But now timing is everything. McInerney, a heart of a lion. He can punch. He's got leverage. He's tall. He's rangy. How does he make the weight? Ridiculous. Roy Jones Jr., will he be able to just pull back, turn back time for just this fight? They fought before. McInerney had his number, knew exactly what to do. Can this fight go a little longer? We don't know, but Jones, he's a warrior.
I'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter punch. How about that time counter shot? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Win the round on your jab, and 3 from the door. Can't miss him. Great work.
And there's the bell for round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Defense is not an option for these two. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look at the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Catch and shoot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Counter punching. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore?
You don't like it, you don't have to watch it.
Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here.
Everybody there, it's so stupid. Y'all have to deal with the cold.
Good job stopping that uppercut.
You get to doing that fast, too, man. You don't see the ball?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. At this point, you've got to believe he can't win on the score. On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. No rest for the weary. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still can go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in the last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Go out in the first minute. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
On to the fourth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. The perfect counter lands. These punches coming from every angle. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? That counter punch caught him clean. They exchange punches. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Had a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. underway here in round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard gets Roberto around the first fight. Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. You play.
To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That hook doesn't score. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
Jab working nice.
There's the bell for round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go to the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Oh, and there's no way they're getting up with that. It is a clean knockout. How about that impact? Let's see that again.
See like that, I understand. Boom, I feel it. Boom, I feel that. I fucking feel that. Let's go. That was slim.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
I think I would have started winning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, but probably wouldn't have been smashed.
What's up, man? He broke so many cases. You always run last time. I'm all the way to there it is. 7 pounds, that bird. And a right. Yeah, grabbing that.
This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson. Saul.
This bout is scheduled.
And this one has all of those.
Get it.
Athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. That punch landed. punches have to hurt. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Misses with the jab. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
They exchange punches. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching every move, every switch.
Perfect. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez next. Here we go for round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. That uppercut just missed. That hook doesn't score.
Bella, can you turn that down, buddy? Jesus.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's a blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Beautiful counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. Can't land that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. I know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
So stupid. Why would I pretend I'm supposed to go speed? I'm going to follow the
Bell rings and we start the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Swing and a miss with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fight. What are they thinking? That's clearly illegal. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. You'd like to see more jabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate it? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. There's the bell for round 4.
Yeah.
After that last round,
Yeah, right. There is no absolutely way I lost that last round. There is no fucking way. If you're watching that fight, I lost that last round. Get the fun out of here.
Don't get drawn into a fight.
That is
not until you're sensitive to
ridiculous.
come back.
the old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the Weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with the hook. That hook won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. How about Alvarez in that last round? Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
Hold on a second,
Yeah,
Johnny.
right?
Did you
Yeah,
see
right.
that?
One punch.
Oh my
One punch.
word, Canelo just got clipped. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And he scores with the counter. Swing and a miss with the left hook. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will when they hit. It's be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez. Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This is the real test. I'm going to try to go this way. This is where the man is.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Big hook thrown, but it pulled that knot. And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they tell him when he gets to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
These two are the perfect dance partners. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The big shot rattles his cage. Connor Ben right now. Will he go down? How about that time counter shot? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
That counter punch caught him clean. Does well to block that left jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that. There's the bell for round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. That jab won't score. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You gotta hope. You gotta hope they run out of steam.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. That hook just can't find the target. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? The referee determines that we're good and we will continue to fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. All right, Alvarez. There's the bell for round 8. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming. What an upset!
Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, fucking right. Hits me with a fucking basic nothing shot. Puts me down after I've been beating the shit out of him. Fucking bullshit, man. I still think I should have won this fucking. I've been running way more rounds, but I don't know how they get this fight going. I gotta watch it back, but this is fucking
Showing a
crazy.
lot of heart to beat the count there.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. Punch, counter punch. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Oh, what a shot! Ben in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've
Stop
ever
backing
seen a
up, you
win
fucking
like this
pussy.
before. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round.
Look at him backing up like a little bitch, man.
No surprise there.
Get the fuck. There's no. This is just. You need to give him the last round too. Let me guess. Let's watch. Let's see what I want to see. Let's see the last round. They gave him a 10-8 on the last round. What? That is the craziest thing. I didn't go down in that round, I don't think. What the fuck, man? That doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, I don't know. I gotta watch it back because, like, if I didn't go down in that last round, I have no idea how that's a 10-8, and I almost knocked him down twice.
So good. What am I even saying?
Wow, man, that's this fucking.
Bro. Maybe really low. What am I doing next?
Look, I'm trying not to be bothered by it because if I want to try to keep going and get that expanded, this can't keep happening. But that is like mind-boggling. Like, what? How on earth are you saying that that's what happened?
I got no
Like, there's so many rounds I won there, and they're saying she won it? There's no fucking way. Or he won it? There's no fucking way. That is the craziest shit I've ever seen, man. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Oh my god, that's fucked. I cannot believe it. It was a 10-8 round and I won the last round. I've never seen that. Like I said, like I looked it up on Google and I was like, sometimes the judging seems off, like the computer will like seem like they're not getting
rivalry
right.
has been brewing for a
It's like,
long
yeah,
time,
this
and
game
it's
is
been-
very unbalanced. Like, no shit, it happens to me all the time.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of
Okay,
the
shut this
red
freaking door.
corner from Bray, Ireland. She became the 8th boxer in history to hold
been
all
open and
4
closed like
world
10 times the last 10
titles,
minutes.
a 2-division world champion.
a lot of trash.
Man, that is insanity. I don't know what to fucking say. Like, I'm just so fucking blown away by that. I was like, it's like this. Hold on, let me show you. It's like boom, 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 then back up. She hit me a couple times. Boom, 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 boom. Then they win the round. Like, what?
That hook's blocked.
You're not winning just because you have an accuracy, because you those punches.
Got her attention. Who could forget the first fight between Jonas and Taylor? It was a vicious encounter. Both fighters had their moments, tooth and nail. to the bitter end. This should be an action-packed fight.
I watched these two girls fight in the 2012 Olympics. The crowd was ridiculous. The noise was ridiculous. Of all the boxing in the Olympics, this was the best fight, the best atmosphere. This was the fight that everybody wanted to be at.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Again downstairs. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. There's a counter shot. Can't land the jab there. She wasn't ready for that counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Katie.
There's no way. Just that round right there.
On to the second round.
So we'll see.
Last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my
Leading
motto
right
is,
now.
if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. This fight, did you see that? Natasha Jonas in trouble. Heavy shots and Jonas can't take anymore. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. And Miss GB goes down. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
All right.